Tee It Up is GCSAA TV's forum, where superintendents can speak out on a variety of topics relating to the golf industry and beyond.
Phil, I think it's his time.
Adam Scott.
I'd say Phil.
Steve Elka.
Oh, good one. Well, I just met Russell Henley. I'd love, usually it's like maybe the first person you meet or the first person you talk to. That would be awesome. But I don't know, Ricky Fowler's an excellent chipper. I think it's a good person around these greens. Or Phil Mickelson, somebody like that.
Luke Donald.
Phil Mickelson.
The lack of irrigation. I love it.
Taking it back to the originality. I love that part of it. I'm a little old, so I like the older part.
Absolutely the native and the no rough. Also, just kind of in with that, just a single row irrigation system. Green in the middle where the ball should be hit. Brown and native everywhere else. I like that.
I think all the strategy and the mystery in it, they won't be able to control. They don't have any control of their ball. They don't have any idea what the outcome is going to be when it starts rolling off the fairway.
Just the fact that it's the way it should be. It was what it was intended to be. So, Mr. Ross hopefully intended it to be this way, and if he were to come back and see it, he would feel at home again.
It's ruggedness.
My favorite side dish is the slaw.
I'd say baked beans, absolutely, yeah.
I love coleslaw. Hush puppies.
Probably the coleslaw.
My favorite side, hush puppies.
Being from the eastern part of the state, there's definitely a different coleslaw that goes with barbecue than the western part. So I don't know where people got the idea to make coleslaw red, but it's supposed to be green, and that's the good stuff.
I think just making it through is the biggest thing. I mean, we did all our preparation months ago. I think, we're there. It's just a matter of what pops up. We've done it so many times. I've been through so many of them before. It's just the time, the 2 weeks and the time we got to spend here is going to be the big thing.
With the back-to-back, really, other than the weather, which is a challenge for either back-to-back or single, the weather is always a challenge.
Sunday is going to be very interesting. I kind of have an idea of how this week's going to go. After the men finish up Sunday, getting it prepped and ready within less than 24 hours, that's going to be a challenge, and I think we're all looking forward to that.
Probably just the wear and tear and keeping the greens at that level for 2 weeks. It's going to be really interesting just to see how it plays out.
I think just keeping the motivation levels up of the people, obviously. I think they're well aware of that in advance and know, we're going to have some different people coming in, to help. Some people have just volunteered for the women's only, so, they'll be fresh. But the mainstayers, the guys from course 2, keeping those guys fresh.
Keeping our sanity for 2 weeks.
Just the endurance, just making sure we're rested. I didn't get much sleep the first night, and I could tell yesterday just being excited and anxious and wondering if that person was going to show up or that person was going to show up. Slept a lot better last night, even though our little girl was in the bed with us kicking us a little bit, but that was all right. So getting some sleep, getting some rest time when we can, and just trudging along. It'll be over before we know it, and we'll wish it was still going on, I'm sure, when it's all gone.
Boxes.
Briefs.
Boxers.
Boxers.
Boxers. Neither.